back to ICO review. Weekly wrap-ups. Let's start off with TBIS Titanium. Following the theft and all the stuff that was going on there, Titanium Blockchain Infrastructure Service is pleased to announce the appointment of a new CTO. Daniel Beregsky? I'm going to go with that. Dan, let's go with that, that's easier, brings strong leadership and management skills along with a history of success in high-growth companies developing enterprise and cloud-based software. Dan is a hands-on technologist at heart with strong business acumen and a strategic thinker who can effectively converge the needs of the organization, team, and end user. So Dan is there, of course, to replace the old CTO implicated in publicly defaming the CEO and other members of the TBIS team. And while we're on the topic of Titanium, let's have a look at the March 8th update. So TBIS is happy to announce that with T-bar distribution complete to 99.4% of the community, they will be moving full steam ahead. This is wonderful news for the team as they have much to accomplish. Before moving on, however, they want to put to rest community concerns and speak to how their decisions will affect Titanium moving forward. So Christopher Michael Snook, who was replaced by Dan, who we just spoke about, failed to perform his fiduciary duty following business and product direction, instead directing Titanium developers to begin work on a product that was not in line with Titanium's vision and technology goals. As many know, Christopher publicly made incorrect and defamatory statements over the past week. His words were inaccurate and actions inexcusable. They are not representative of Titanium, Michael Stoller, or Richard Silver with legal action pending. And Christopher failed to relinquish company web resources, record development meetings, or provide development documentation. Michael Stoller would like the Titanium community to know that his decision to relieve Christopher from office was difficult due to the long-standing friendship. In fact, he made many attempts to correct Christopher's actions over an extended period of time. So the Titanium team has been proactive, restructuring internal communications over the past week. But most importantly of all, finally, they would like our communities to know that Titanium is a growing team comprised of highly skilled and motivated people located around the world. They believe that Titanium's success depends on their ability to provide each other the same level of service, transparency, and support as that experienced by their community. Well done. I think that Titanium has handled this, for lack of a better word, scandal exceedingly well, at least from the outside looking in. As a reviewer, as a YouTuber, I have nothing but compassion for them. It sucks what happened, and I feel like they've taken the whole thing in their stride quite well. Hopefully the price of T-bar heads up back to old highs for them, and the project continues nice and strong. Shifting over to Icon with a thing called the APAC Tour. So APAC Tour, March 2018. So the Icon team with associated D-apps will be popping their heads up in Sydney, Hong Kong, Singapore, Shanghai, Tokyo. If you're on YouTube, you'll see the dates here in front of you. If you're on the podcast, link will be in the description to the Medium article. As the article puts it, Icon has organised a tour through the Asia-Pacific region with our D-app teams, Sentinel Protocol, Tink, and Blue Whale. Starting from Sydney, they will be visiting Hong Kong, Singapore, Shanghai, and Tokyo, as I just mentioned. The RSVP will be shortly available on meetup.com. Sydney will have Tink, Hong Kong, Tink, Blue Whale, and Sentinel protocols. Singapore, Tink and Blue Whale. Shanghai, Tink, Blue Whale, Sentinel protocols. Tokyo, Tink, and Blue Whale. And then the article goes on to describe the D-app teams individually as well. So if you're a fan of Icon, are you not entirely across their associated D-apps because Neo gets all of the attention in the space at the moment? Check this article out, follow the links, etc. And finally, having a look at Adbank. And guys, I'm sorry, I could have given you a more flattering frame, but that's what we're dealing with. So this is live update number 5, link in the description. But it is my first time seeing Kelsey on a live stream. And for those of you that aren't aware, Kelsey is CSO and co-founder at Adbank. And frankly, this entire stream and discussion is refreshing. It's fantastic to hear the opinions and points of view and interactions from a female in the block space. I think they're grossly underrepresented at the moment. And you'll have a chance to hear about Kelsey's interactions with a recent invitation to the UN, actually, for what is International Women's Day, which they are actually making an event called the Decade of Women. So jump into that if you're a fan of the blockchain space overall, or just of Adbank. Very interesting to hear what's going on behind the scenes. And with this particular live update as well, at about 30 minutes and 9 seconds, there's a really good little conversation from Angelo with Kelsey popping into the frame about they are token holders too, and the effect that FUD has on them personally in the group. It's very humanizing, so really cool to see. And finally, popping our heads over to Zonafide. Zonafide is, if you haven't heard of this ICO, it's a lesser known ICO. However, it is so damn refreshing to see an ICO that has a present day use case. I just finished interviewing Paul and Selena Worrell for the first episode of 360 Decentral, and it's going to take a while to get it out to you guys, probably 5 days to a week, because there is like 3 hours of footage for me to clip down into a digestible episode. It is killer. It is absolutely killer to see, the people behind the ICO. But talking about the project themselves, if you don't know about Zonafide, pop on over to their Telegram, interact with the team, check out the website. Links in the description as per normal. A fantastic ICO with a current day use case. Not a year from now, not 3 years from now, but something that is blockchain centric, actually using the blockchain technology to its utmost to address real world issues today, now. So go check them out, jump into the Telegram. However, that is all I have for you on this weekly wrap up. I have been your crypto enthusiast, and I'll see you in the next video.